Hello, I'm Manoj Varadarajan, Senior Vice President of Oracle's Global Finance Operations. In my role, I oversee overall finance operations globally, covering Oracle's customer data, coding, commercial contracting, ordering, subscriptions management, order to cash, and sales compensation functions. I'm delighted to announce in July 2021, we achieved a significant milestone by moving our order to revenue system to the cloud. The delight is not only about the possibility this offers for scaling our operations, but also about joining our customers on the cloud. Today, I'll be sharing our journey with you and how we have transformed our business with the cloud. I'm excited to walk you through an overview of order to revenue business area, the drivers and timeline of our transformation, our implementation journey, our transformation framework and benefits achieved, some best practices, and finally, what we plan to continue working on. The goal of this implementation was to transition our order management and order to cash applications, including the accounts receivable subledger, to the cloud, whilst also creating a single customer master. This move impacted a wide range of activities, including the creation and maintenance of our customer records, the processing and validating of orders, as well as invoice generation and delivery, credit, collections, and cash applications. As you can see, our order to revenue landscape here at Oracle is extensive. We do business in 175 countries. We process around 900,000 orders annually. We manage and maintain 2.1 million customer accounts, process and deliver 1.3 million invoices every year to around 430,000 customers, and collect $41 billion in revenue. Our order to revenue cloud migration is part of a larger strategy to drive finance transformation. To deliver success, we followed a phased approach. First, we established an early foundation with Oracle Accounting Hub that helped us realize quick wins. Next, we delivered immediate value with SaaS coexisting alongside on-premise applications. Finally, we began to upgrade our core in logical steps, replacing in functional increments. With order to revenue in the cloud, we achieve operational scale by reducing manual tasks and human intervention. This frees up time to become more strategic. And we benefit from an accelerated speed of change with quarterly cloud updates full of new features every 90 days. Overall, this order to revenue upgrade is a critical step towards achieving the overarching vision of a full finance transformation. Now, let's go over the high-level project timeline. We embarked on our order to revenue journey to the cloud in 2019, choosing to use the safe, agile project methodology. During the first 2 years, we completed our development over 7 program increments, each consisting of 13-week development cycles. We tested after each increment via formal business validation testing that ran in 4 to 7 week cycles. In March 2021, we commenced 15 weeks of extensive end-to-end user acceptance testing. Thereafter, we initiated the presentation for our production and transition readiness before finally going live in July 2021. A robust engagement model was critical to our project success. 3 core teams were established with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. First, a corporate project management team who provided end-to-end oversight, tracking issues and progress, coordinating testing and communications, sharing best practices, and conducting regular risk assessment and mitigation. Then our business owners who focused on requirements, testing, process simplification, change management, training, enablement, and communication. And finally, our IT and development teams who remained focused on system development, technical requirements, environment management, cutover, and incident and support management. I've talked about how we established a robust engagement model, which is foundational to the success of the project. Now, let me walk you through how we went about executing the transition and the benefits we accrued. At Oracle, we fully recognize that a change is constant and transformation never stops. So we use an iterative framework of streamline, empower, delight, and automate to continuously guide and optimize our end-to-end processes. Let's start with streamlining. To do this, we started by challenging the status quo. We completely reimagined our processes versus redesigning, rewrote our policies and procedures, thereby reducing handoffs and number of steps. We identified opportunities that can deliver efficiency and simplification. We ruthlessly drove simplification to reduce manual validations and complexity, and we cleansed redundant data. The end result? We established a much leaner and cleaner process to transition to the cloud. Next, we focused on empowering our team by adopting usability and productivity features. Based on user feedback, we streamlined interfaces and screen navigations. We automated repetitive processes like dunning and receipt creation. We empowered teams with broader insight by enabling comprehensive customer lifecycle reporting. And we enhanced the UI to enable users to fine-tune learning on the job. All these features paved way for achieving solid productivity gains across the board. Our employees and our customers are already feeling the delight. Here is just one internal testimonial that shares how our audit to revenue implementation, specifically the automated validations and no-touch processing, has helped reduce risk by eliminating manual intervention and improving the speed and accuracy at which the customers get the access to products and services they purchase from Oracle. This creates a very positive impact on the customer's Oracle experience. Finally, let's talk about how we have been able to automate and the benefits that it is bringing. Touchless order processing increased by 15%. We have moved automatic creation of customer accounts by 10%. And we moved 19,000 manually entered orders to order capture applications. These are excellent wins to start with. With a large user community and the entire company revenue flowing through this process, it was important to ensure we had a robust go-live stabilization plan. Communication was key. Comprehensive plans for training and documentation were developed and administered, along with a structured communication plan to keep all stakeholders apprised throughout. The controlled release plan ensured issues were detected on key flows prior to opening the floodgates during go-live. A cutover plan was designed with clear roles and responsibilities for cutover tasks and with designated decision makers. Particularly important here was the management of in-flight transactions, partway through the fulfillment cycles at the time of cutover. Finally, we established processes for logging and escalating critical issues that was then monitored closely with daily calls to track status and progress. We have learned a lot of this journey. From a project execution perspective, there are some proven best practices. Securing senior executive mandate is essential to your success. Avoid a lift and shift mindset. Instead, think, improve, and move. Ensure users are fully trained on the project methodology you choose to use. Invest time in defining your MVP, minimum viable product. Throughout the development cycle, measure progress against those MVPs. Defining KPIs, even at a high level, is critical. You should measure your project progress against them. And of course, proactively manage change. It's paramount to success. Now on to testing. Let me be honest. We just did not have the luxury to test everything, but we tested methodically and extensively. First, we set up robust testing environment with data closely mirroring production. Then we set and maintained a proactive focus on the most material transactions and actively pursued the resolution of risks. We executed frequent testing throughout the development cycle and tracked it against end-to-end business flows. We ensured testing by our IT team was completed prior to business UAT. we implemented a corporate-wide engagement model, which I previously walked through. This model facilitated end-to-end testing across teams. And since a testing plan is awfully incomplete without a resolution plan, we established processes to address and fix the root causes of any issues identified during BVTs and UATs. But your plan should also be flexible to accommodate retests. They are a fact of life. We will continue building on the strong foundation that we have established. We will continue automating anything manual, and we will continue to maximize further benefits by leveraging new technologies, AI, ML, and guided learning. We seek to employ the latest integrations to third-party data, and of course, to take advantage of new features, functionality, through our regular quarterly updates on the cloud. As a unifying theme, our efforts will be deeply focused on initiatives that help improve customer and employee experience. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure sharing our journey with you, and we look forward to welcoming you on the cloud soon.